signs, and welcome to AscensionAddict Tarot. This is going to be your Heal Me reading, which is going to take us from now until the first few days in November, which will get us through the Mercury and Mars retrograde energies that we're currently experiencing right now. Hope y'all are doing okay. Hope this Mercury retrograde has been good to you one day in. But what we're going to do is we're going to look at some overall energies. Then I'm going to pull a 7-card spread. We'll break it down and then we'll get some guidance messages. But really what this reading is about is, what is it that your soul is calling forward to be healed at this time? Over these next 3 weeks, what is it that your soul wants healed so that you can walk into your abundance? Because abundance is really here for anyone that wants it. The thing about the abundance, though, is that you actually have to take action on it, right? So that's what makes us co-creators, right? We're not a creator. We're not just doing it on our own. No, we're working with the universe to co-create our lives. But you can't co-create sitting on a couch. So that's really what inspired these readings. Please keep in mind that they are general, and so they may not resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. If you're looking for a more personal experience, feel free to check out the information in the description box below, where I have all my readings that I do, the prices, and my contact info. So on that note, let's get into this thing. All right, so let's see the overall energy. What is the overall energy for my air signs? That's Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. All right. We're getting 2 cards. Let's see what we got. So the first card out is Middle World. And the second card y'all got was Magic. I definitely feel like there's a transitioning but there's a transitioning happening for everyone. So let's see what this middle world is about. The middle world is the realm of day-to-day reality and the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening, yet the middle world is created by the future, not only the past, and it is a mirror of the invisible realms. When things are right in the middle world, heaven and earth support everything. When they are not right, heaven and earth must be brought into order as well. I kind of want to read the shadow on this just to get a little bit more perspective. So this is the medicine or the shadow elements of this card. Do not try to correct in the earth what needs to be corrected in the heavens. The resources to support the change or endeavor you are considering are not readily available to you yet. So it's important to ask for help from the invisible realms, from helpers in the upper world. For now, wait. What I feel like with this middle card is it's all about alignment, right? So what they're saying here is what's happening now is not just happening because of what happened in the past, but also what's going to happen, which means you have a trajectory. You have a destiny that needs to be fulfilled. And that's what this card is calling out. But it's also saying, understand that anything that's going to be built takes time. And right now it seems like you're kind of like in this waiting energy, waiting to see what's going to happen. But then the Magic card is here. You will be supported in every way possible when the time is right. If you can't move forward right now, it's maybe a time for you to reassess, reevaluate, look at, obviously Mercury in retrograde. That's what Mercury in retrograde is about, right? But I'm hearing wait for the magic. Wait for the magic. So let's see. 1 card, please, for my air signs. For this Heal Me reading, 1 card for my air signs. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I just feel I'm ready to slip out. Damn. So you got I Remember. Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. I'm pretty sure I just talked about that. I'm pretty sure I just said that, right? Destiny. What this card really talks about is the fact that your soul has a plan, okay? And when I talk about soul, I kind of want to break this down a little bit really quickly. Your soul is you. Okay, your soul is without judgment, it's without bias, it's without criticism, it's without all those things. Your soul just is. The ego, the limiting beliefs, the naysayer inside of you, right? That's the ego. So when we're talking about I remember, this is about sort of merging your soul, right? This sort of transcendent being with your actual life. Okay, and this card in particular is talking about the fated life versus the destiny life. So fated life is essentially you come into life and you're born to a crackhead mom, right? So, okay, that's your fate. Boom. So your fated life might look like you end up on crack. Also, you end up in jail, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, right? That's what happened to you in this life. And if you subscribe to that, then you can kind of fall victim to your environment. The destiny life is actually when you overcome those types of things, okay? So we're thinking like people like LeBron, you know, people that grew up in homes that weren't the best, Jay-Z, but made it out and like really made a way for them. I mean, you could think about a million people that are like, well, not a million people, but you know, there's a lot of stars and a lot of successful people that are like that. That's what this card is talking about. And it's asking you to remember that you are not the things that happen to you. If there's any self-doubt here, air signs, you are not the things that happen to you. There's something bigger waiting for you. There's something bigger coming to you, is what I'm hearing. So let's get one more card for the overall energy. These are deep readings. These are not readings necessarily for the average Joe. But I feel like if you've been guided here, you've been guided here for a reason. One more card for my air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. Oh, that one just popped right out. Wow. Okay. Inner child. Inner child. I feel like there's something here with worthiness. Almost feeling like you've had to wait your whole life to either be recognized or as being successful. There's something here about that. And there's something here I feel with childhood wounding where, again, you aren't your experiences. Your experiences are your experiences. You are the being that can look at those experiences, grow from those experiences, and overcome those experiences. You are not the experiences. Okay. So I'm going to pull this 7-card spread, see what comes out, and then I will, get into what they all mean, and then we'll break them down with some clarification. Okay. Just get a couple more here, and we will be, I feel like I just saw one. No, this deck does that. It looks like there's a card flipped over, and there never is. All right, and one more, please, Spirit. And we got 2. It was almost 10, but it was 2. Okay. All right. So the first card we have here is Crone Visionary, and this is what is rising to be healed. This card speaks about 100% clarity. You can kind of look at it as like the Ace of Swords in traditional tarot. But what's rising to be healed here is some sort of clarity around something. But we'll clarify that and see what that is exactly. The next card we have here is Depletion. And this actually represents the strength and support that is available to you. So I'm getting 2 messages. One, some of y'all is real damn fed up. It almost feels like you're fed up with this waiting to figure out something, waiting to accomplish something, waiting to figure out how to accomplish something. It really feels like y'all are fed up. However, that being fed up, that aggravation, that friction is what's actually going to promote this healing that is going to come to you. Interesting. Let's move these over a little bit. The next card we have here, Sacred Fire. This card pertains to what shadow elements you should be aware of at this time. I want to read the deck on this card because honestly, I cannot recall what this card is about. White Buffalo Calf Woman. Beautiful white buffalo calf woman embodies the passion of sacred fire, the Native American Holy One, who teaches humankind to revere spirit through the honoring of Mother Earth. Appearing over the horizon are two young men. White buffalo calf woman came to earth in a pillar of light. Her purity consumed evil and transmitted it to ash. Her unwavering reverence for the sacred teaches that honoring of all life and the flame of life within through sacred ritual. She personifies the eternal Leo fire and joy of desire for everything holy. She's here to show you that through the control over your hidden demons and reverence for the sacred, you honor and align with your essence. Okay. Again, this makes me feel like this Middle Earth. There is some sort of transitional phase that you are passing through, and it is beating you down. I read intuitively, and that's what I'm feeling. You want to get somewhere, and really, it's almost like you want to get over this hurdle, this internal struggle that you're having. This sacred fire here, this shadow element, I feel like it's coming forth telling you to not get too caught up. I feel like there's something here where you're getting bogged down. This is really calling for you to rise above it. And if it's in here in your shadow, it almost is saying like you don't feel like you can. And I just feel the need, with this card being here, and we'll pull some clarifiers. Just breathe. And remember, you are not what happened to you. You are not the experiences. You are you. You are the soul essence that will rise above those experiences. In the next position, we have Ace of Illumination. And this is the insight from your higher self. This you can look at as the Ace of Wands, right? There's a reset that's happening. There's a reset, there's a reboot. Once this is processed, you will literally be a different person. Like not a little bit, like in every single interaction in your life, you are going to move in a different way after this is healed. The next card we have here is Maiden Beauty. This is kind of like the Nine of Pentacles, a little empressy, but this speaks about what foundational beliefs will be challenged. And to me, this makes perfect sense. You're looking at your self-worth. That's what's happening here. You are looking at your self-worth and you are changing the way you view yourself. What's crossing this? What soul lesson are you learning from having to go in and look at yourself and, perhaps grow your self-worth a bit? Mother perception. So this is like the Queen of Swords. Again, with this clarity energy. This is clarity about who you are and why you deserve every single thing it is that you want without question. The last two cards that we're going to look at here really speak to what is going to manifest after this healing is all done. Well, we had this Ace of Illumination, which kind of felt like that to me, but now we also have Crone Ascension. It's like the Ace of Wands. And then Mother Creativity, which is like the Queen of Cups. I apologize. I think I said this right. This is like the Ace of Pentacles. Sorry about that. Not the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles. It feels to me like whatever you're trying to manifest, you're doing it through creativity. So that could be writing, it could be singing, it could be art, it could be anything like that. But it almost feels like once this little, once this self-worth issue is kind of tackled, you get to be you. And it looks like you're going to actually make quite a bit of money from it. So let's break these cards down. Let's look at this crone visionary for what is rising to be healed, this clarity that's coming in. Clarity about self. Let's see. So we have, again, the Nine of Pentacles, right? We also have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Yes. This is about redefining who you are and being happy with it. This isn't about putting on a mask and pretending to be somebody else. This is about redefining who you are, being happy with that, going out into the world and creating magic, changing your fate, what happened to you, into your destiny by realizing who you really are. This is a powerful reading. This is the second one I've done, and this is just as powerful as the Earth sign reading. This is a new reading style that I came up with, completely exclusive to AscensionAddict Tarot. Be sure to click the subscribe button and the like button and the bell, please. Thank you. But yeah, this is an exclusive reading that I developed just for my channel. So if you see it anywhere else, they biting. They bite in bed. But these readings are deep. They're very deep. I want to look at this strength and support available with this depletion card. What is this depletion card about with regards to the strength and support that are available for my air signs? Cards are being difficult. We've got the Four of Swords. Yeah. The Queen of Swords. And the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, the Four of Swords is all about healing, right? And so like I kind of said earlier, y'all are tired. Y'all are tired of being in this stuck energy. And with the Queen of Swords here, you're looking to cut this out. It got to go. And it has to go. Like, we're moving into an abundant period. None of this baggage and all this crap, it cannot come. It cannot come with us. And with this Seven of Pentacles here, it's very much about, the seeds that have been planted and so forth and so on. But it's really this waiting game. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of going through this. And it looks like you plan on doing something about it with all this sword energy getting real clear. I may have to clarify all of these. No, this one's pretty clear. Let's look at what shadow elements with this white buffalo calf woman. Really about rising above is what this card is really about. And I feel like you can't do it. Yeah, we got the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, followed by the Knight of Cups, followed by the Moon. It's like you just don't know if people are going to accept you. People will accept you if you're you. That's like literally, that is the key to getting people to accept you. When you accept you, change the internal picture, right? All of this that we've been talking about, finding yourself, seeing yourself, defining who you are, right? Once you do that and you accept you and you're okay with you, everybody's going to accept you. That's just the way it works. It's laws of the universe. It's like, that's just the way it is, right? The universal laws. So don't keep harping on that, because I feel like that's part of what's keeping you stuck in this energy, is feeling like you literally can't get out. And it may feel like that, but that's probably because you're looking outside of yourself as opposed to looking internally. Once you heal yourself, the outside world will reflect that healing, period. I also want to look at what's going to manifest after this healing takes place with this kind of like Ace of Pentacles and Queen of Cups. Let's see. I want to see what this creativity is that my air signs are working on. All right. We've got the World. Wow. Sorry, the Wheel. So that's the Wheel of Fortune, followed by the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Cups. Wow. I actually feel like for some of you, and this isn't for everybody, but I feel like y'all are going to be telling y'all story, and it could be like on YouTube, kind of like what I do, and a lot of us do, right, that have been through some things. But I feel like you're going to be sharing your story. And for some of y'all, I do feel like with this 5 of Cups here, like, look how she looks. Don't she look like she about to sing? Or she's singing? I don't know. And she's holding the moon. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I feel like for some of y'all, y'all are going to be telling y'all story in a creative way. And that's actually going to bring you a lot of happiness here with this 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay, we're going to end it off with a couple of guidance cards from my Goddess Guidance Oracle deck. Whoop. Okay. Sometimes they let me shuffle. Sometimes I get what I get and I don't throw a fit. That's basically how it goes with Spirit. Okay. So what we're getting is the Goddess Suli, or Sulis. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So with this depletion energy, if you notice, I'm just going to mess up the whole spread, but see that water? They just washing up like beach whales, right? Or maybe they're meditating. I don't know. But either way, there's a call here about going towards some water. You need to relax. You definitely need to relax. And there's something here that's going to be healing around the water for you. We also have the goddess Artemis, the guardian. This is about protection. You and your loved ones are safe and spiritually protected. Normally when I see that, I feel like as a reader, I always feel like there's somebody here that's worrying about their children, if they're going to be able to provide for them. If that is you, this is a message that you're protected. This could also be about healing your inner child. Some of y'all might not want to go in and do that inner work. You're like, it's too scary. I don't want to deal with that. You are protected. You're fine. Your soul is calling for this to be unearthed so that you can move into your full abundance, your full abundant self. You are protected. All right. And the last card, Bridget. This is my favorite for y'all right now, air signs, because I feel like y'all really need this message. Don't back down. Stand up for what you believe is right. If you feel like something is your destiny, if you have a vision to even be able to see that something's going to happen, or you want something to happen, that means that it's there for you to have. Okay? If you can, like, what do they say? Like, if you can conceive it, you can, like, have it, or like if you can dream it, you can be it, whatever that saying is. That's for y'all. Don't let this stuff, right, stop you. This is a powerful reading, air signs. Thank y'all so much for watching. Again, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye-bye.